internet, I'm Hazel. It is almost Saturday, so we are doing vlog time. Today is December the 18th, which is only significant because it's 1 week before Christmas. I can't quite believe how quickly that snuck up on me. I knew it was December. I knew that Christmas was in December. Never really made the connection that it was going to happen soon, so that's kind of weird. This week, I have been still keeping at the Legion previews. It's been really neat and really interesting being able to research, or having an excuse to research the different classes thoroughly, even classes that I may not necessarily play or planning on playing. It's kind of neat to see where they're going and what kind of sort of incentive they're taking with class design. I mean, they're doing some cool stuff in a lot of different places, so that's been kind of fun. The Ret Paladin video is the next Legion class preview to come out. That should be out sometime tomorrow. And then the PvP version of that should be out early next week, probably Monday. And then after I'm done with those, I'm going to start working on a shaman spec, I think. I'd like to do like an Ellie or a Resto shaman. I'll have to take a look and see how done they are. But yeah, that's going to be next. The alpha is going down soon. I think it's going down like really soon. I know it's going down before Christmas and it won't be back up until the new year. It won't be back up until 2016. My dearest hope is that when they open it up, two things happen. I want it to be a closed beta. I want them to transition from alpha into beta just because that's a landmark we're going to have to get out of the way at some point before we release this damn thing next year sometime. And C, how did I get to C? I only had two things. I want them to do some more invites and maybe invite me. So I can, it'd be cool. It'd be super cool to be in that alpha or beta. I mean, I'm going to be making these class preview videos anyways, even if I don't get in until Legion goes live. Is that a hole in my green screen? Oh my god, you can see my office. Cat, did you do that? I swear I had it set up fine. She's just chilling back there. Hang on, can you see her? That lump with like the ears. Yeah, that's my cat. Yeah, even if I don't get in until the thing goes live, I'm still going to be making as many and as informative of videos as I can, but it will be a lot easier if I can get in to at least check my facts and make some more and different types of videos. So hopefully, fingers crossed. There's no guarantees, but that's just kind of the nature of the beast. Wintervale has started, as you can see from my beautiful garrison. I'm really happy that they gave us a Christmas tree in the garrison without us having to buy the decorations. You can get decorations, and those will enhance and augment the holiday spirit of your garrison. But they start you off with like a big, giant, super, look at it. It's as tall as my mage tower. Really nice Christmas tree, and that's just really special to me because I never did get around to picking up my own Christmas tree. I want like a little, or maybe a normal size, just like a false Christmas tree for home, but I can't afford it this year. And even I could afford a cheap tree, but I wouldn't be able to afford anything to decorate it with, and it's just kind of sad on its own without any lights or stuff. So I'm gonna try and do that next year. But it was really special being able to log into my garrison and see this big giant tree with lights and decorations and presents under it, and just know that this one's mine. It's my garrison. It's on my character. Nobody else is allowed in unless I left them. And that's my Christmas tree. So that was kind of cool. I also have only recently figured out exactly how the holiday decoration thing works. I was very confused. I thought, back in Hallow's End when they first announced this, so you get the supplies, you buy the decorations, and you put them up. Because it's not like an item that you toggle or anything, I figure you put them up, and they stay up until the end of time, or once you tell them to take it down, I thought they were gone. I thought they were consumed and that you'd have to spend more supplies to get them back. So I figured I'm just going to put up the one, and I didn't want to switch between the different types of decorations because in Hallow's End, one of them gave you access to some pet stuff, so I had the critter one active, and I didn't want to switch or take it down in case anybody I knew needed to catch some critters in my garrison. So the result is I have 8 garrisons, and a lot of them have, little ghost maggots running around because I was afraid to take down those decorations, and I never tried any of the other types of decorations because I didn't know you could do that. So apparently that's not actually how it works. Apparently how it works is you unlock on a given garrison the type of decoration that you want with your supplies. And then within a given holiday, you can have as many active as you want. So right now with the Christmas thing, I could do these dailies 5 days in a row and buy all of the Christmas supplies, Christmas decorations, and have them all up at once. And then if I choose to take them down, I can talk to the lady, she'll take them down, but I can put them back up whenever I want, even after the holiday. So it's just like a thing that you unlock in your account, or on your character, and I didn't know that, and I would have had so many more decorations. And I really want to collect them all now, or at least on one of my garrisons, but the problem is, I need those supplies to buy savage gifts for a chance at my minion of Grumpets. I don't have a minion of Grumpets yet. There's a bunch of them on the auction house. They are not character bound, so you can buy and trade them. If they go below 50k, I'm just gonna buy one because the drop rate has not been kind to me so far. But I'm hoping I can get one of my own. I like my Rumpling so far. He's a cutie. I mean, he's a grunch. Grinch? Grunch isn't a word. I just made that up. But he's super cute. So yeah, happy Wintervale. Don't forget to get your mountain pet, or try to get your mountain pet. The pet's pretty easy, the mount is not. And if you're at all confused about how that works, I did make a video. I made a day 1 video on a holiday event update. I've never done that before. I'm not usually this on the ball. So yeah, that's up. You can take a look at that. Bonus Battleground event. Bonus Battleground event is happening. I have taken 3 of my druids, which is all of the ones at level 100. I have taken all 3 of my druids through the Battleground event. I have completed it on all of them. I have gotten Hazelbro, who is my 3rd druid. He is my drunk druid. I just wanted a druid for like really low CR or to queue arena with when I am inebriated and I don't want to ruin my CR on my 2 good druids. So he's fully geared now, and I had a blast queuing Battlegrounds. I don't plan on doing it any more than I have to, because as much as Battlegrounds are kind of fun, I would almost always rather put that time towards arena. Give it an option, because I am not the best at arena, and I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. So I have a lot more work to do as far as that goes. I'm 2,600 threes games into my goal of 10,000 threes games, so I'm like a little more than a quarter of the way there. And I'm like, if I'm on my game and I'm not rusty and I'm playing to the maximum of my potential, I can get by at like 2,300 MMR. I have 1 games at 2,400 MMR, but I feel like there was some carrying going on there. So I can live at like 2,300 MMR. And that's not the very best yet. And that's also if I'm like on my shit. If I am sleepy or cranky or like, I don't know, if I don't feel pretty that day, then I will not play that well. So I have a lot of work to do. A PSA though, and I was actually gonna make a separate video about this, but I'm just gonna put it in the vlog. Public service announcement about this Battleground event. If you have, and I don't care if you PvP or not, anybody who plays World of Warcraft right now, if you have an alt who is not item level 700, who is below item level 700, and you want them to be item level 700, this is the fastest way to do it. You queue a Battleground and you get triple honor from it, and that is significant. You don't have to know how to PvP. It's a random normal Battleground. You just run in, you press your buttons, and you see what happens. Your win rate may not be great if you're just solo queuing, but you can pick up pre-made groups pretty easily on the group finder, or you can make your own and direct people to go places and make good decisions. But even if you don't know anything about PvP and you just go and do a couple of these Battlegrounds to get some honor points, you will not only be able to buy item level 700 PvP gear with those honor points, but if you win Battlegrounds or if you have a close loss, you'll get a strong box that has a chance to contain more item level 700 PvP gear. So I know in the past, if you haven't kept up with how they've done PvP gearing, you may think, I don't want PvP gear, it's got resilience or whatever, but they don't do that anymore. The only thing that makes PvP gear better for PvP is that in PvP combat, the item level of a piece of PvP gear will scale up, but the base item level is still perfectly good. The base item level is 700. They don't necessarily have the right stats for you to PvE on, but if you have a brand new alt that you've just boosted, or you've got somebody that's been sitting in their garrison at item level like 660 for a couple of tiers because, you know, you haven't had time to play them, and you want to get them up to item level 700 so you can start pugging normal Hellfire Citadel, then this is your moment. The Battleground event goes until Tuesday. You can just queue up a bunch of them, get as much gear as you can, fill out all the spots that you've got something like really garbage in, and yeah, you might even discover that you like PvP. You never know. Anything could happen. Yeah, speaking of my druids, Cyclone. So remember, maybe you don't remember. Maybe I didn't talk about this. I don't remember. Recently, we were looking through the PvP trees of classes in Legion, and we were looking through the abilities that are being cut and abilities that are being kept. And it looked like Cyclone was going to be balanced druid only, and something broke inside of my heart because I have 3 Resto Druids and I want to be the very best, and Cyclone is a fairly important button to a Resto Druid. Like, you're going to be pressing that almost as much as anything else, really. So, yeah, that was very sad to me until I found out today that they've put Cyclone back on the Resto Druid PvP tree. And there's no guarantees it's going to stay there. Obviously, Legion's still in development, and we're like at least 6 months away from launch. Minimum 6 months away from launch. And yeah, so it's not guaranteed to go through, but I think it will. And oh my god, I'm so happy. I feel so much better. I didn't realize how crappy I felt about it until I heard that it was fixed, and there was like a weight coming off of my shoulders and like off of my heart. and like my head felt brighter, and I like moved a little hoppier. Oh, I'm so happy. Like, I was without Cyclone, I was like, I'm gonna see how Resto Druids turn out, but I might have to switch to a different class. I mean, being able to CC and having, like, they're already stripping a bunch of utility from Resto Druids, so taking away the main CC was real rough to me, and being able to keep it makes me feel so much more confident about my ability to continue to stick with Resto Druid and Legion, and I don't want to switch to anything else. I love green stuff. I'm a plant wizard. I have, like, many plants around here. I enjoy cats and bears. It's my favorite. It's just the best class. It's just the best class for me to PvP on. So I'm really glad that I don't have to switch, and I hope that goes through. Feral Druids still do not have access to it. I looked at their tree, and they still don't have it. I don't necessarily think, and this is spoken, and mind you, as a non-Feral Druid, so people that actually play them will probably be shouting at their monitors, but I don't necessarily think they need it. Obviously, it's a huge utility for them to have, and you can definitely help set up kills with it, but when I'm in arena and I'm fighting a Feral Druid, I'm usually terrified, and it's not because of Cyclone. Cyclone is not the thing that is making me scared to fight Feral Druids. However, it would be very hypocritical of me to celebrate having mine back and not at least hope a little bit. I wouldn't mind if they kept it either. I don't think it's game-breaking for them, so let's all cross our fingers for our kitty friends and hope that they get that. And I'm pretty sure they've actually already made this change, but I want Feral and Legion to not have to look like a freaking, like, ripped Catman. That's basically the only reason I haven't really messed around with Feral much yet, is because I don't want to look like a ripped Catman. That's weird. Have you seen them? They're really weird. So yeah. Cyclone's back! Woo! So, on the concept of Christmas and New Year's and the time in between now and then, live streams are going to be kind of iffy between now and then. I know my raid is not doing raid nights on normal schedule for a couple of weeks, and I want to spend some time hanging out with my husband. I want to spend some time relaxing. I need to catch up on some sleep. And I want to make some YouTube videos. And to that end, I'm probably going to be skipping a couple of streams. I think the Wednesday, Thursday ones, I might stream if I have time. I'm going to stream whenever I can when I have time. I'm definitely not going to be stopping streams between now and New Year's by any stretch. But I'm not going to be doing as many of them. I'm not guaranteeing the Wednesday, Thursday streams, and I'm not guaranteeing weekend streams, because if I have a video that I want to work on and I can enthuse myself to work on it, I'm going to do that first. I'm so excited about YouTube right now, about making videos. This channel that you're watching right now, we're on course to hit 10,000 subscribers before 2016, and that makes me so happy. I'm so excited. That's so cool. That's so many people. It gets put into perspective. Like, obviously not all of them are active subscribers. Like, a lot of them are people that probably subscribed, 2 years ago and then forgot that YouTube was a thing and went to live in the woods. But I know, like, in my real life, I know, like, 4 people. And my mom. I know between 4 and 5 people. So having 10,000 people that could potentially watch me on their computers is just the coolest thing ever. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I have big plans going forward into 2016, especially with the Legion launch, and I can't wait. I can't wait to make more pet battle videos, but we gotta wait. We gotta wait a little bit for that. And yeah, when we do hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a special vlog with all the bloopers I've saved up. For a while, I was really diligent about saving copies of any bloopers and videos that I made, especially the vlogs. And then either I stopped saving them or I stopped making them. I just got better at talking after a certain point in making videos. I'm much better at sitting down and recording something in one take than I was a year ago. So a lot of these bloopers are old. There's gonna be a couple of new ones, and I'll do some chatting. I'll find some way to celebrate. Maybe I'll put on a weird hat. I think I've got a weird hat somewhere. Maybe we can reflect back on the 100 subscriber celebration vlog, because I remember making that. And that should be out whenever we hit 10,000, so hopefully early January. Speaking of YouTube, my second channel is live. I've been talking about this for a while. I've been talking about wanting to make a second channel, a Hazelnutty Life channel, for everything non-gaming related, and that's exactly what this is going to be. There's only one video on it right now. It is a super cute video. It is a video of my cat. It is an old video of my cat when she was like a kitten, and she like snuggles a stuffed dog. It's super cute. You should watch it. But that's the only video on there right now, and I don't have any definitive schedule for putting out more videos because my priority is obviously going to be this channel. But whenever I have time, I would love to put together some stuff over there. And if you're interested in, it's going to be lifestyle stuff. So it's going to be about everything that I do that's not gaming. There's going to be food and cooking stuff on there. There's going to be makeup stuff on there. There is going to be vlogs where I talk about things that have nothing to do with gaming. Hey, look, it's my cat. There's going to be cat videos and dog videos and anything pet related. There's going to be gardening stuff, any tutorials or wisdom I can share in regards to all of the plant growing that I do. All of that is going to be on that channel. So there's a link to that channel, and there will continue to be a link to that channel on the sidebar of my channel. So if you go to my homepage, if you go to youtube.com/Hazelnuttygames, there'll be a link to it on the side. And then I'll throw a link in the description below this video too. So don't expect anything like super regular, and if none of those things interest you, then you never have to think about it again. But that will be up. And yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe Christmas is in a week. Literally Christmas a week from today. I should be able, oh, speaking of literally Christmas week from today, vlog next week. I should be able to make one. I think I'll be at home for most of Christmas, actually. I think that's going to work out like that. So I should be able to make a quick vlog on Christmas. If that doesn't work out for whatever reason, if we end up going somewhere or celebrating with somebody, then it could end up being on Saturday or even Sunday. But I'm going to try and do a Christmas vlog on Christmas. And I hope you guys enjoy your holidays and have a wonderful, wonderful day.